I'd say Benavidez because history has taught me not to bet against Benavidez. He's a formidable guy. They're fighting at 175, right? Or
Yeah,
are they
175.
168? They're going to fight at
175.
175. I've seen David Morrell fight, and I think he's a great, from what I've seen of him, he is a really good fighter. I don't know him like I know David Benavidez,
Yeah.
but I know David Benavidez is going to come ready. And a ready Benavidez is a very tough fighter to beat. I think Benavidez wins by knockout late.
Oh,
I'm going to
late
go
Benavidez.
bold. I'm going to say late knockout, like maybe ninth or 10th round.
Okay. I'm a little opposite. I go back and forth on this because yes, Morrell hasn't had the best opponents to really showcase his skills. I think about his amateur pedigree, the Cuban style, because the Cubans are, they're very versatile. And
Mhm.
but with David, you can't, like you said, you can't bet against David Benavidez. He's a pressure fighter. He can go back, um, and as the rounds go longer, he gets stronger. So if Morrell cannot get him out in the first couple of rounds, he's screwed. And David Benavidez knows how to cut off the ring. Like he will stalk you, like he will be on you like white on rice. Like he don't care. And
Mhm.
I think it's gonna go to points. I believe that, but we would like to see a knockout. But I think from his last performance, uh, it was even with a former world champion, Gvozdyk, it was still, he's still, I don't want to say he's still settling into 175 pounds, but I think since he was always bigger in all the other weight classes, this one actually kind of suits him, like his normal weight class. But I'm
Mhm.
going to say points. I don't
So
know, but if I'm wrong, good for David Morrell. But I don't know. I'm just curious to see what does David Morrell, what are the tools in his arsenal that we haven't seen that will be like, oh wow, I didn't expect him to do that. That's what I'm hoping to see. Because
yeah,
we've seen Benavidez at his best sometimes.
I just can't think of like David Morrell, and I've seen several David Morrell fights, and I can't think of a one where I was just like,
Yeah.
wow. And but I don't know, some people fight to the level of their opponent. So maybe being in the ring with Benavidez will bring out something totally different.
Yeah. That's what I asked David Benavidez in the interview for Best Women's Boxing Show. I said, "Do you think the skills that he has is going to bring out the best in you and the best in him?" He's like, "Absolutely." Because if it didn't, I wouldn't have taken this fight. And that's what I
Mhm.
like. He doesn't duck fights.
Love that. So Latino stand up. We are going to get a Mexican, Ecuadorian,
No, Cuban, Cubano.
Cuban. Well, no, he's Cuban, but
Oh,
Benavidez's mom
Ecuadorian.
is his mom
Yeah,
Ecuadorian?
he's
But we
Ecuadorian.
get an all Latino showdown. Latino stand up.
I did not know Benavidez had that many nicknames.
He's got a lot of them. I like them. El Monstro. Is that what Mike Tyson
The
called?
Mexican monster.